Hi everyone, it's Wednesday and so here's my midweek message to you. Hope you have had a lovely start to the week. Today marks the equinox, so the day and night are equal in length, both in the north and the southern hemisphere, although in the north you are heading into spring, and here in the south we are welcoming autumn, which has been lovely. So today also actually marks the start of a new astrological year, so as you can imagine it's another new beginning for us. So it's a really good time to check in with your intentions, perhaps the ones that you made over the New Year's. Are you still on track? Do you need to reroute? Do you need to look at clearing away any blocks, any sabotages, anything that's come up that's sort of holding you back from moving towards living your intention? So today I'm going to have a little chat about dreams. As kids we were, as they say, the world's your oyster. Um, we believed we could be anything that we wanted to be. Whether it was a fireman or doctor, nurses. My 5-year-old nephew told us the other day he wants to be in the army. We're hoping that he's not going to be, but it's nice to be able to dream um, in a sort of limitless way. There's no boundaries as to what we can be, what we believe we can be. But as adults, we grow to narrow that field, narrow that focus into what's practical and what's not practical. The other day I was working with a client who actually lied about what she wanted to be because she thought that it was unrealistic. She thought that maybe she was too old. So there was a lot of judgment around wanting what she wanted. But the fact is, when it's a desire that comes from our heart, when it's a yearning, there is no, dulling it. It's part of who we are. And so when we sort of make our dreams smaller for fear of rejection, for fear of failure, for fear of what other people might think, we're actually not honouring ourselves and who we are. But I think this ties in very nicely with the weekly vibe that I sent out earlier this week as well. We don't necessarily need to have an all or nothing approach. We don't need to be at the top of the game for it to be manifested fully. A little goes a long way, and a little is enough. Um, you know, as I was growing up, one of the things that I wanted to do was to be an astronomer or even an astronaut. But as I went through uni, I realised that I hated physics, and so I was never going to go on to study astronomy. But there is still a yearning, there's still a longing to know more about the universe. And so recently, a friend of mine sort of sent me onto an astronomical society where we can gather once a month and look through telescopes into the stars. And so that's something that I can do that fulfills a desire within myself. I don't have to become an astronaut. I don't have to become an astronomer for me to fulfill that dream. And so, we don't necessarily need to sort of judge whether the dream is possible by how far we could go in realising that dream. And so this week I want to invite you to have a think about what it is that you love doing, but you stop yourself from doing for fear of ridicule, for fear of maybe even not knowing how to go about it. We don't all have to quit our jobs to follow our passion. That can happen alongside whatever it is that you do to earn a living. And so do a little, whatever it is, do a little, and that can be enough. Have a lovely rest of the week and have a lovely start to this new astrological year, and I'll see you again soon.